Transit Police are happy to collaborate with these recent grad students from Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School in Phase 4 of our Anti Sex Offence Campaign. In 2012, Metro Vancouver Transit Police designated sexual offending on public transit as one of our top 4 priorities. Since this time, the Metro Vancouver Transit Police have taken a proactive approach and have run multiple campaigns to educate the public surrounding unwanted touching or gestures so that victims can be supported and that offenders are held accountable for their inexcusable actions. Over the years, we have provided safety messaging and police contact information to our passengers through various platforms. We want the transit system to be an unwelcome and uncomfortable environment for sexual offenders. But still, despite our constant efforts to reduce sexual offences, they continue to be a serious problem on public transit. In June of 2019, this group of grade 12 students from Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School reached out to the Metro Vancouver Transit Police and TransLink with their ideas of a new, refreshed anti-sex offence campaign. They wanted to work with us on creating new messaging that informed young people about what to do when they experience similar incidents on transit that make them feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Today, 3 different ads designed by graphic artist and student Maureen Luo are launching both on SkyTrains, buses, as well as select SkyTrain stations. Each advertisement depicts situations of unwanted touching being made towards transit passengers. These include hands on a thigh, a buttocks, or arms wrapping around another passenger without their consent. It is essential to point out that these ads also show the critical role that can be played by passengers who witness such incidents. The Metro Vancouver Transit Police are excited to launch Phase 4 of our Anti-Sex Offence Campaign. We want to give kudos to these students who have worked diligently over the last year. They've shown clear leadership, creativity, and initiative in seeing this campaign through to completion. We strongly encourage members of the public and passengers that at any time they feel uncomfortable while using public transit or if they feel unsafe to please discreetly text message our dispatchers in real time.
This project was born out of a realization that sexual assault on public transit poses a big risk to transit riders, particularly to young ones. Myself and a few of my peers came to this realization when discussing our own personal experiences with assault on transit, as we noticed that our experiences overlapped with one another. Personally, I wasn't aware of this issue until I faced it myself, so to hear that many of my peers had been impacted as well hit me hard. With our anger about the prominence of sexual assault on transit growing every day, we became passionate about making this problem more known to our community. We had observed that many bystanders remain silent when incidents of assault are occurring nearby. We figured that maybe if people were equipped with the knowledge of how to react to sexual crime on transit as bystanders, they would be more likely to do something about it. We initially contacted the Metro Vancouver Transit Police with the suggestion of creating new posters about sexual assault, targeting bystanders to be put on public transit, and the project only expanded after that. As female youth ourselves, we are particularly vulnerable to the issue at hand, so we figured our perspective would be valuable to the campaign. We are so grateful for the support that we have received from the Metro Vancouver Transit Police, as we never would have been able to put our ideas into action without their resources and their insight.
In working with the Metro Vancouver Transit Police, we were able to create a campaign to address the issues of sexual assault within our society. Alongside the help of the TransLink marketing team, we were able to create posters to be put on buses and SkyTrains as a part of this year's campaign. Although the posters were the main focus of our project, we wanted to look at other aspects of our community as well, such as on social media and in our schools. In order to garner significant advertisement for the campaign, we wanted to use social media as a tool to spread our message. In addition to having posters on buses and SkyTrains, we decided to use Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram ads in order to reach a wider audience. Since many people who take transit are on their phones and aren't paying attention to their surroundings, we wanted to use social media ads so that members of the public who don't see the posters are still made aware of this issue. In order to address these issues within our high schools, we collaborated with the Transit Police team and members of our school's administrative team to run an assembly concerning sexual assault. The assembly was run by ourselves with presentations from the Transit Police team, offering insight on the prevalence of sexual assault on public transit and what you can do as bystanders. We had plans to extend these assemblies across multiple high schools in the Lower Mainland, but unfortunately had to postpone them due to COVID-19.
When it came down to the poster design, we decided to use this as an opportunity to give a young artist a platform. We launched a poster design contest to all Sir Winston Churchill Secondary School students. We received many submissions from talented artists, but the Transit Police team and my peers had to narrow it down to one. A fellow grade 12 student, Maureen Luo, created a series of posters illustrating sexual assault and included a call to action, which you can soon see on buses and SkyTrains. Maureen's designs particularly stood out to us, as she was able to convey the heavy topic without being too vulgar with the graphics, making it appropriate for all audiences. Her simplistic art style made it universal and easy to understand. She was also very considerate about diversity within the posters and included representation for people of all ages, abilities, and cultural backgrounds. We are very excited to have Maureen join our team for this campaign. We had several meetings, which included Transit Police graphic designers, who were able to guide us through any modifications. Late April to July was spent finalizing the designs, which have now just been launched. We have high hopes that this will create a safer environment for riders and encourage people to be more conscious of their surroundings.
All right, well, that concludes everything. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We really appreciate it.